turning this around to the back side, we have on the left here a standard XLR4 DC power socket. It will accept 12 volt DC power with a range of like 9 volt to 14.4 volt. Here is a DB15 extension port I was talking about earlier, which will basically allow you to conveniently connect this unit to a Nagra 5 which has the same style connector, and will enable both a pair of inputs and outputs to the Nagra 5 rather than independently connecting separate send and returns. It's more of a convenience factor than anything. Below these main outputs on XLR3 is the switch, which selects USB or mini jack return, which you can monitor in the monitoring section. So in addition to being a 4-channel mixer, this device also acts as a stereo in and a stereo out audio interface directly to your computer, which would make a great minimalist field recording piece of kit. Because with a computer in this device, you would be able to archive a musical performance, for example, without any other hardware, and of course at the full quality that the Nagra equipment affords. Channels 3 and 4, microphone inputs, have a selection for either dynamic or no power, or line inputs, which is what I have it set at now since I'm using a dynamic microphone. Flipping the switch to the upward position would allow powering older style T power microphones that require 12 volts. And then the down position would be for more modern condenser microphones, which require 48 volts of phantom power. Inputs numbers 1 and 2 are simple XLR line inputs. This is serial number 31000001, which it makes it, I believe, I could be wrong, but it seems to indicate that this is unit number 1 out of 10 units total which were manufactured. Of those 10 units, 6 of those were sold to companies or individuals, and as far as I know, there's not too many of these floating around, but it's quite conceivable that the majority of these units did not even make it to the United States. So the program was sort of canceled by Nagra because the production cost was so high in order to manufacture this unit that it was determined that the cost of the unit was prohibitively expensive and did not really make it a viable product for Nagra. Although I do find it very useful when I use it in conjunction with my Nagra 6, as there are only 4 preamps built into this unit, even though it's a 6-channel recorder. So I personally use the Nagra MX as an accessory for the Nagra 6 whenever I need to utilize all 6 channels as microphone preamps. And it's nice to be able to use a unit that has the same character preamps as the ones that are built into my Nagra 6. The designs are not identical. The microphone preamps on board the Nagra 6 are a more modern design with some changes, but the basic essential character between the Nagra 6 and the Nagra 5 is there. It's all in the same family, a similar microphone preamp design, and it's such a compact unit and DC powerable that it lends itself very well as an accessory for this unit, even though it was designed for the 5. If you have any questions about the unit, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will be glad to answer any of those questions. The unit is in excellent condition. There may be a few scratches. There's a small scratch here. The back plate there, maybe a few very, very minor scratches from connectors being inserted and removed. But there is absolutely no significant damage or abuse in its use. Electrically, it operates perfectly. Very high performance and great sounding compact mixer that also happens to be quite rare. So again, please shoot me any questions. I've been mulling over my options as far as keeping a unit or offering it up for sale, but if the price is right, I may be selling it. Okay, thank you very much.